To become independently wealthy selling cars? By the way, do you think you can become independently wealthy selling cars? The answer is yes, you can. You don't need to be a finance manager. You don't need to be a sales manager, GSM or GM. All right, you can become independently wealthy selling cars. Not many people do it because most people do it like everybody else does it. You know how many cars your average salesperson sold, or how many cars the salespeople average selling in 1979? Same number as in 2023, 8.
That's
okay?
average.
Say again?
That's average.
That's average.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. So what do you need to do to become independently wealthy? Number one, you avoid the 30-day world syndrome. What's that?
After 30 days, it disappears and it goes to
Well, look, we work really hard in November, and then come December 1st, what happens?
Oh, you got a big paycheck and you go lazy. And
Well, it's not even necessarily that. It's that we just start all over, right?
Yeah.
0 to 0. Can the people that you sold in November be a source of revenue for you down the road? Mm-hmm. And the answer is yes, they can. And yes, they should be. However, you can't ever let them forget who you are. All right? Follow me up 8 times in 4 years, I'm going to forget who you are. You can't ever forget them. You can't ever forget your customer. And if you're really smart and you know what I do for a living, and you know that referrals could help me, you'll become a source of referrals for me. Have you ever thought about that? Not every one of your customers is going to have a job where referrals will work. I get that. But if your customer has a job where referrals would help, would it make good sense to A, offer to be a source, and then B, remind them consistently that you are a source? Because what might you get in return?
customers.
Referrals. All right? When following up, always offer to be of service to your customer. Don't ask them for anything. Okay, then you're annoying and a pest. Forget traditional follow-up advice, which is 2 or 3 times a year. And don't rely on traditional referral strategies. They are mostly ineffective. How many of you have been taught to ask for referrals at delivery? Anybody?
I don't know. It's been time.
I was. How many of you have been taught to ask for referrals when you make follow-up phone calls? Does it work?
Usually not.
Yeah, we still do it because morons keep teaching it. And I taught it until a salesman called me a moron. And here's why he called me a moron. He goes, Steve, you teach people to ask for referrals this way? I said, yeah. He goes, did it ever work for you? I went, no. He goes, so it never worked for you, yet you choose to teach people to do it. What's wrong with you? I said, I'm a moron. He goes, yes, you are a moron. You know what? He was right. I'm going to show you a better way. And the reason it doesn't work is pure mathematics. If there are 100,000 people in your area of influence, your market area, and there probably are, what percentage of them today are shopping for a new or used vehicle?
7%.
I got a 7.
20. Is
I-
it 20? Is it 20%?
I got a 20.
60.
I got it.
Damn.
I was going to say 50.
Damn.
Okay, both of you go to your rooms and think about what you said. Okay.
I wasn't really listening.
Young Matthew was the closest. 5. 5. That's all the percent. That's all the percentage of people that are in the market for a car right now. That's why advertising is such an inexact science. Okay? So, if I buy a car from you today, Tyler, and you ask me if I know anybody looking for a car, what are the chances of me knowing? 5%. Yeah, slim to none is right. All right.